Hey guys, Jake Blow here, the Habitat Pro. We are in northern Minnesota. 4th and long, and we're going to go for it here. We showed up to this plot about a mile back off the road just to get to the access, and then it's another mile back into the beaver pond plot back here. You can see our rifle stand is tucked in against that low aspen there. Got a bunch of brush in front of it. Can't see your up or down, but that is my nemesis over there. The white fuzz, snowy looking stuff is Canada thistle, gone to seed, and we'd burn about 3 counties if we tried to burn this stuff because it's all attached to more grassland. So what we're going to do is we're going to dedicate this plot to Stinger, and Stinger is a great herbicide. Highly recommend you check out the label. Safe for most cover crops that we use in our fall blends. And we've got a strip of switchgrass that's going right down the middle here of this plot, splitting it, and then it kind of bellies out there at the end and goes down to the plot screen. Our access road is behind that plot screen. We've also got some miscanthus planted down there that will hopefully be able to survive our winters up here. What we have though is the food plot on the outside. It's kind of a horseshoe shaped food plot. Goes up to the aspen there, and then comes around and stops up at that white flag. Stinger does not harm brassicas or grains or switchgrass. Safe for grasses, safe for your turnips, your sugar beets. Read your label, of course, and read your seed tags. But since we had decent open soil spots here, what we did was we came in and broadcast roughly 12 pounds an acre of brassica right before a rain, and then today we came in and sprayed with about a half a pint of Stinger per acre and 2 quart Roundup per acre, and we're just going to let it die over the top. We still got good moisture in the soil, and we'll come back and top dress roughly Labor Day with some fall rye in here. But we're mainly prepping for this switchgrass strip down the middle, and Stinger should help us do that and help us defeat the Canada thistle. A lot of seed flying through the air here. Thought I'd give you an update on the Stinger plot. We do have good germination on brassicas right here. It's those right there and there. There's a lot of different, looks like a lot of different age classes of those brassicas here. They must have gotten hit a few times with rains. But we do have a stinger-proof weed here, so we're going to have to see what that is. There's a huge seed bank of this stuff. That really tiny green stuff down there. It must be this. So if any of you guys are weed ID wizards, that looks to be our culprit. Whether or not that is something that's going to outcompete brassicas and grains, I'm not sure. But what we will probably do is I'll kind of assess how many of these brassicas are able to fight through. There's some more. How many of these are able to fight through this stuff? Because it seems to be pretty sparse in here where we rolled it down. Now over here where we had the skid steer mower knock down the really tall thistle, I mean we're talking 6 to 8 feet tall, you can see what came back was the wheat and the rye because the mower busted the heads up. So yes, if you have a winter wheat and fall rye plot, you can just come in and mow that after you let it get tall and close to mature, and then Roundup it also, it's all brown at the same time, and you can get a free food plot out of the deal. Because this looks like a golf course here. I don't think I'm going to do another round of Stinger, but if I don't like the amount of brassicas that are coming in, I'm just going to come in and wipe those out, because that is, all of this stuff is pretty cheap, all these cover crops. I'll probably come in and just wipe that out with some 2,4-D in a couple weeks, and then just dedicate this plot to Stinger and fall rye, and I'll probably just really drown this thing with maybe 200 pounds of fall rye and just green it up so that everything's nice and young in here. and get it ready for next season. Let that stuff come up and outcompete these weeds, and then be able to spray it again with 2,4-D in the spring. So this is our stinger plot. This is Jake Below Habitat Pro. We are in northern Minnesota.